Time for the Daily Fuel. The big announcement today for Trackhouse Racing announcing the acquisition of Chip Ganassi Racing. So Justin Marks and Chip were on hand at the NASCAR Hall of Fame for the announcement earlier today.
Trackhouse Entertainment Group and Trackhouse Racing has purchased the NASCAR operation of Chip Ganassi Racing. Trackhouse has acquired all of the NASCAR assets of Ganassi Racing, including all equipment and its 2 charters. Trackhouse will take ownership of the assets at the conclusion of the 2021 racing season. Daniel Suarez will continue as one of our drivers, and we will be discussing a second driver at a later date.
If I was trying to sell my team, I would have talked to everybody that was looking for a charter or looking for a team or looking to get involved in the sport. I did not. I want you to know I'm still dedicated to motorsports and the sport of auto racing. In my opinion, it's the greatest sport in the world.
This is obviously a great day for Trackhouse, but we're going to be in the news for a long time to come. We're going to be able to talk about races and sponsors, and we talk about, drivers and everything for years and years and hopefully decades to come. CGR has been a big part of my life and a big part of my career. Being at this moment right now, it does truly feel like another part of a great motorsport story.
Big story, certainly, today. The first thing I asked Daniel when he walked in here today, I was like, when did you know that this was happening? So when did you know, and what does this mean for you guys moving forward?
It is a huge deal. Honestly, just by watching this B-roll, I got goosebumps. Yeah. It's a huge deal. I'm just very happy for Trackhouse Racing, for Justin Marks, Ty Norris, because he worked so hard on this, and everyone involved, Pitbull as well. It's hard to believe that less than a year ago, Ty came to my house to talk to me about this project called Trackhouse Racing / RCR. So it's crazy how fast Trackhouse Racing is growing, and I'm just very, very lucky and happy to be part of this journey.
And he just found out yesterday, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention
just
that. Just
yesterday.
Yeah, I found out yesterday, and like I said, this has been scheduled for 3 weeks. So.
All right, he mentioned the alliance, right? That, of course, is with you guys and Richard Childress Racing. I don't think people realize how close that alliance really is, everything that you guys do for them. So tell me that, and then also, what does this mean for you guys moving forward?
Yeah, I found out this morning. He found out the day before I did, but yeah, the alliance that we have with Trackhouse is more like an in-house car. We consider Daniel a teammate of Tyler and Austin's in our shop. All the same people work on the cars, build them, and they've had just pretty similar performance this year. It's a big deal for Trackhouse, and I mean, I was like, wow, this is bigger than I even thought that they were thinking, but. Congratulations to them, and we look forward to working with them in the future. It is going to change a little bit of our relationship, but they're a Chevy team. We're going to try to finish this year out really strong because I feel like we got a good chance of getting Daniel in the playoffs.
We heard a little bit from Justin Marks. He also had more to say earlier today on where the team will be next season and who will be driving for them. Take a look.
Yeah, the plan for Trackhouse right now is to work out of that building. That team is used to working out of that building. They're used to working together. They've got some momentum right now, and there's a lot of work to be done over the next couple of weeks here to figure out what a driver situation looks like in 2022. Kurt's a champion, and he's got an incredible amount of talent and a lot of laps in the next gen car. Ross is a good friend of mine. I'm a huge believer in Ross Chastain's talent, so we'll have to go through that process with both of those guys, but I'm huge fans of both of them.
All right, there you go. So he's mentioned those 2 guys, and I know that you've worked closely with those guys. When you look at Justin, however, though, I mean, he has been, his vision, we've known it since day one. He opened those doors and let us follow you guys before you went to the Daytona 500. He's been super aggressive. You heard Chip say he reached out to him and said that this is what he wanted. So what is it like for you to sort of watch him do all of this and be so close to that?
Yeah, listen, I have known Justin for a while. Actually, we raced together back in 2016. But this year especially, I have got to know Justin at a whole different level. He works so hard, and he wants this to be successful. When we were just starting with Trackhouse Racing, he told me that, first of all, he was very thankful that I trust the process, I trust him and Ty, but he was committed to be competitive. That's why the partnership with the RCR, was born, because he wanted to be competitive, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to put my trust on him and on Ty Norris and RCR, because they wanted to be good right away, and to know, how fast things have changed in just less than a year. it's pretty incredible.
All right, so put on your former team owner hat, right? When you mention how quickly everything happens, what are the challenges for a team owner when that's happening?
Yeah, when I put my owner hat on,
Yeah.
I have a new respect for people like Justin Marks that come in here with that kind of aggressive, plan. Like he said, they laid it out. They knew where they were going, and I think it's great for the sport. I think NASCAR is going to be the beneficiary here with all the new dynamic owners. Matt Collig coming in is a new owner. You've got Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. All these things are really adding to the sport, and I think it's going to bring a lot of different ideas. That's the thing he brings. He's been able to trust us to do the cars while he builds this business, this entertainment company, and I'm really proud of what he's done. I'm pretty impressed.
What's the sweet spot with cars right now, and how many teams you have under an umbrella? Because I feel like in past it was like 5-4, these super teams, and even Hendrick Motorsports, and now it's the 2 or the 3. What is the sweet spot?
Yeah, I think it depends on the organization. Right now it is 4 for Hendrick, right?
Yeah.
They've had 4 forever. I think, we've got 3. We considered the 99 a team car of ours, so we've got 3 in-house. I think that works pretty good, and 2 at Ganassi. We've had 2 at times, and I think as long as the teams are really, meshed together well, working together well, and benefiting from each other, it's not really a car limit. It's just how good they work together.
You just mentioned, you heard from Justin saying that Ross and Kurt's names are certainly in the mix. How much do you think that you'll be a part of helping the organization choose another driver?
Probably a little bit. I feel like it's extremely important, what Andy just mentioned, what is the sweet spot? I feel like the sweet spot has to be everyone on sync, everyone pushing in the same direction, which I think we have that right now at RCR, with Austin, with Tyler, with myself, with Eric Jones. So, all working together to make our equipment better and trying to maximize that to the top. So, whoever that driver is going to be, we have to work together and head in the right direction, because if we already, the relationship is huge. If we don't have that relationship, we just won't go anywhere.
Yeah, huge for you guys, huge for Trackhouse Racing.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.